What's up, Highland?
Hello, everybody. We are here at E.L. Flanagan's today with Steve. Ain't the first day we're here.
Well, yeah, we are redoing this, but you guys don't know the difference.
They
So it was a practice run.
Dress rehearsal.
Yeah, we're at the end of the year. We've done all of our shootings. We only have a couple recordings. We're going to take a break, but we're just so blessed for that. We're getting into Thanksgiving. We're very blessed of the following. You know, that we're going to be doing the lights parade and commentary on it. We're pretty excited. So we got a lot of excitement to wrap up the year, but we're going to come out firing here in March, April, get it going again. But
Steve, you gonna come visit us while we're live streaming during the parade?
Sure.
yeah,
Heck yeah.
We're
trying to get some guests. We need to get some guest appearances.
ooh, okay, yeah, because they asked me to MC the lighting of the square this year. So yours truly, yes,
Man.
the city reached. Okay, this isn't about me. Let's.
What's next? What's next for Joe Horseman and
I don't
Highland
know.
here?
They keep pulling me in. I feel like it's going to be. I'm going across the river next. KMOX or something. All right. Let's get to Steve. Steve Heimseth, owner of E.L. Flanagan's, which is where we're at. We're in their new addition, which we're going to talk about. He also owns Copper Dock Winery in Pocahontas. So, Steve, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, your businesses, and then we'll get into your journey of how you got here.
Quite an adventure. I started out when I was 18, started a tool business working for Matco Tools, and I did that for 30 years. And while we were in the tool business, we also started building houses. And we built a house about every 3 or 4 years and turned them and moved on to another house. And in the midst of all that, we decided to develop a subdivision. So we got into that, and that was an interesting thing. It worked out really well for us. But I've always thought of things I wanted to do, and I just decided I wanted to try it. And I'd go talk to people and get information and do my research, and then I felt like it was a good thing, I'd go for it. And when I got out of the tool business, I was deciding what I wanted to do. I thought, well, real estate makes sense because I did some development. I built houses. I go into real estate. So I got my real estate license, and I started working for Coldwell Banker down the street here. And while we were working there, we came in for lunch here a couple times, and one of the other agents and I were talking, and I said, these people seem like they're kind of tired of being here. And I wonder if they're wanting to sell this place. And so anyway, long story short, we had a conversation, and the next thing he made me an offer, and my brother was in the business for years, so I had him come take a look at everything, and he said, yeah, he said, I think it's going to be a good deal. So we made a deal to buy the place, and 22 years later, here we are.
So good story. Now for those that let's do a little bit of a walk back through memory lane. Nostalgia is great. What was it when you bought it, and then throughout the years, what was it originally? It's Flanagan's now, and then everything in between.
It started as a deli. A lady had a deli in here, and then I don't know how many years that was, and then two guys that were chefs on cruise ships moved back and opened it up as Chef's Cafe, and they had a really good business going, and they got so good that they decided to expand, and they built a building down here on 40. Cordy Construction built a building, and they moved in there, and then this building was open. So then two guys bought this place and turned it into Kick's Sports Bar.
A lot of people remember that, I'm sure.
Yeah. So they sold it to the couple that I bought it from, and so it was Kick's for about 17 years, I think. And then when we bought it, we decided it was time to change it up, and so we decided to go with something Irish sounding. My brother was big on that. He said he had done some redos on bars over in St. Louis. He said, change it from Smitty's Bar to something Irish, and it just goes. He says, you're guaranteed at least one good day a year on St. Patrick's Day.
That's good.
So-
One way to look at it.
Yeah, so here we are.
So an
You know,
Irish bar can make it in Highland.
We can.
All right.
We can. Everybody goes, what's the E.L. Flanagan's? I said, well, we named it after Flanagan's from the movie Cocktail, but people said legal reasons, you probably don't want to just call it Flanagan's. So the E.L. stands for Everybody Loves.
Oh, okay.
Everybody
knew that.
loves
That's
Flanagan's.
cool. Good.
That is.
Good little tidbit there. Good little tidbit. So tell everyone, we're in a different. I guess we're on the old patio right now.
This
So-
was the patio that had the tent over it, and that worked really well for us for years, except in windstorms and in snow. And a couple times we didn't get here in time when the snow fell and came in to have the tent collapsed on the patio. And so it was getting time to do something with that tent because it had served its purpose. It was getting pretty worn. And I thought, you know what, let's just bite the bullet and make it nice and make it weatherproof. And we started out with the idea of just doing like a pole barn with some, tin siding or whatever. And then as we got into it, we said, we could use a banquet space. So we just decided to go ahead and finish it and put air conditioning and heat in it. And we just recently had a engagement party here with over 100 people, and it worked out just
good
really
idea.
well.
Wow.
Good thought.
Yeah, because with the opening between this and the old back room, the bar room, with that big garage door in between, it feels like one room.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big space, and if anyone hasn't been here yet, there's to me, this reminds me, you're on vacation and you're walking down the street and they got the little counter that you can walk up and you got some stools out here, but just the aesthetics of it to me sets it off.
Get a little beach feel while you're here in Highland.
Yeah.
Kind of went for the beach because we have all the volleyball sand out there, so
Yeah.
we kind of figured the beach theme worked out for us.
I think it will, and you did this later into the summer, so like you're really teeing yourself up for the spring next year when you can really keep these doors open more on a
Right.
regular basis, and the atmosphere is really going to feel a lot different.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about, first of all, I've been in Highland a long time. I had my first cheeseburger here. I always eat all your other food. The cheeseburger's really good. So I just wanted to tell you that you do have a really good cheeseburger here, and I shamefully am saying that it is my first cheeseburger here.
Once you find something you like at a place, you just keep going back to
Because
the
I always
well.
go with the buffalo shrimp wrap.
Yeah.
Which we did on our first recording here. Again, back to that. Which
Buffalo
gave me
chicken.
another reason to come here and eat. But
Buffalo chicken wrap for me.
Yep,
I mean, it's
yep.
yeah.
So anything you want to highlight about your the food that you guys have here, and maybe some specialties?
Yeah, well, something that we've got that's kind of unique in Highland right now is our barbecue or smoked meat. We have somebody comes in on Wednesday and spends the whole day smoking the meat, and then we serve it Thursday, and then as it's still available, probably into Saturday a lot of times. But we also have pork steaks that are on the menu every day, and they're cut an inch thick, and then we put them in the
didn't even know that.
I didn't know
smoker.
that either.
They probably weigh 1.5 pounds or more. And I've got a guy who comes in here every week and gets one on Thursday.
Is it called the old 96er? You need to rename that.
Right.
Good.
So he comes in and gets one for dinner, and then he says, "This is my lunch tomorrow." He gets a to-go box and takes the rest home and eats it for lunch the next
Nice.
day.
Pork steak. I didn't
didn't
know.
Oh, they're really good because we smoke them and it makes them more tender. And then when you order one, we caramelize it on a charbroiler, so it's got that caramelized outside.
I would think that the fact that you just shared that you guys smoke your own meat during the week and sell. I don't know that that's probably something that people think of you guys as when they come in.
Right, and we do smoked wings too, and they're
Those
a
are
big
good.
hit.
Those are really good,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah. So, wings is another thing. We do between 2,000 and 3,000 wings a week, every week.
That means you gotta
Wow.
have good wings, or
Yeah.
people won't be in here ordering.
Do a lot of wings.
Yeah.
But just last weekend, we won the chili cook-off with our red chili.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, the Moose Chili Cook-Off. We
Well, congrats
got
on that. I
first
wasn't
place.
there, but
And you can get that as a side.
Yeah, we have it every day. And people say, how do you sell chili in the summertime? We do.
When it's good, it's
Gal-
good. It don't matter.
Gallons of it
I've
every
been
day.
holding off on chili. Like I've had plenty of. I'm like, nope. I'm just not
Same. Yeah.
personally not there yet, but I get it.
Yeah.
Because I do want it. Like,
Yeah.
And then our seasonal chili is our white chicken chili, and we just started making that again this week. So it's going to be on the menu
gotcha.
through the winter, but it gets a lot of praise.
Okay. We got the holidays coming up. Is there anything that you guys personally have going on for either here or at Copper Dock that you might want to share? Any special events?
We've got here. We've got a few parties and stuff coming up, special events. We're going to have more live music now that we have this room. We're working on booking that in now. We've got quite a few people booked, and that's just an ongoing thing here. You know, because of the new room, we got to kind of rethink things and figure out how it's all going to fit together.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's a work in progress.
I was getting ready to say that, Steve. That's a business minds thinking alike right there. I was going to say whip, but
And then the Copper Dock, we're gearing up to do deck the dock, and we're going to have the dock enclosed, the lower dock enclosed with plastic panels and heated, and all decorated for Christmas, and you'll be able to.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then we have a room up in the tasting room that is have it for a private room, and then the bar area down there on the dock on the patio where the gaming is will also be another venue. So
and so you guys own Copper Dock as well, and that is an entirely different feel when you go there. You would not know that if you went to each place, you would not know that you own the same business, because to me there is no overlap. The food's different, the facility's different. You guys actually have a really big wedding venue there too, right?
Yeah, we can hold up to 350 people in our banquet hall.
Okay, and the food's amazing. I mean, you guys, again, I don't know, to come up with, to me, and restaurant business is a very challenging industry to survive in. So kudos to you and congrats for all these years of success, because we all know what the numbers say, but to have menus in each place and I'm a foodie, so I'm not just up here blowing smoke, but they're both just fantastic. The Copper Dock food is really good. You guys do like flatbread pizzas and...
Yeah, we do the smoked wings out there. We do cod baskets and sandwiches. It's a well-rounded menu. My wife Linda and my son Corey came up with the menu out there, and Corey's a kitchen manager. He makes it all happen. So they do a good job for me.
Nice to have family all kind of making it all work, right?
Definitely. Yeah. And another thing with our barbecue, that we had a team from the NHRA come in when they were here in St. Louis a couple weeks ago. They came here for dinner on Thursday night, and they are all from like Indiana and other places. So when they got here, they were like, "What's good?" And I told them, well, have you ever had a pork steak? And they're like, "Oh, what?" And
Isn't that crazy?
Really?
That people...
well, I actually know the story of the pork steak, because when I was 16, I started working for Schnucks supermarkets in the butcher shop.
So did I was a butcher, Steve. 13 years. Sorry, nothing.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was signed up for an apprenticeship, and something happened. The supervisor pulled some strings and bumped his kid in my spot.
Oh, okay.
So I ended up going in the grocery side. But
You feel like you've done everything.
one of the butchers told me that a butcher at Schnucks Brentwood store made the first pork steak.
Really?
That's the story I've
No
heard for
kidding.
years. Is Schnucks supermarket started the pork steak.
And that is like really, pork steak is a Midwest.
If you go out of state, people never. Well, I have people come in here that stay at the hotel, and I'll say something about pork steaks, and they're like, "That's the craziest thing. How come we don't know about
Well,
them?"
I know.
No
What do
kidding.
they make? Like, if you got pigs out in California, what are you using the whole butt
I
for?
think they
Are you
roast.
That's it.
I think they roast them.
Just
I
a
don't-
roast.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
This is new to me. I never knew this was a Midwest thing.
Oh yeah. Well, and I kind of knew that too. Like you get outside of the Midwest, like, we're blessed.
So they came in, and they said, well, what do you get with them? I said, well, our baked beans are really good, and it's a recipe that we came up with. And when they were done, they're all like, holy cow, can we take some with us, or can you ship it?
So let's talk about the smoked meat for a second. Are we talking ribs, porks? Like what do you guys do?
Ribs, brisket, pulled pork, pulled chicken, smoked wings, and the baked beans, and the mac and cheese. It's a pretty good menu.
Smoked mac and cheese.
Oh, that does sound good.
Yeah.
If you want like a slab of ribs, did you say Thursday night's the night to come in?
Yeah.
Thursday night.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to
Yeah. Same
get
here.
off that burger.
Same here.
This is probably good information because again, bar and grill, you kind of think that feel, but you got a lot more than meets the eye here for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
What else we want to?
Well, we would like people to know that this room is available to rent for private parties. And with the 3 rooms, we can accommodate a wide variety of size parties. So they just call the number here and talk to Brenda, the manager, and she'll set it up for them.
And the nice thing is you probably can cater for those parties as well. I mean, obviously you're a restaurant, but you do have catering scenarios too.
Right, we do.
What do you guys? How many can you fit for a party? You said 100 or more?
We had 100 in this room and the room next to it,
So
and
these 2 joining rooms here.
then we have
And for the TV, I'm going to watch the Packers win the Super Bowl on.
it's right there.
Oh boy! And they talk about us Cowboy fans. Okay.
We've utilized your spot, our family, for years and years, and that says a lot about your the service side of it. You guys have really good service here. You feel like you always seem to have plenty of staff to make sure that the volume of people.
You have to. This world that we're in today, everybody wants immediate service, so you have to have the staff to keep people happy.
Should we expect robots
No.
serving food here at any point?
No, I don't see that
Been on
happening.
Facebook too much. I guess. love the book.
That's funny.
This ain't the Jetsons.
Not yet. We'll be long gone, maybe.
But you usually have a pretty big crowd on Sundays with the with football going and
Right. And then
Packers crew shows up strong.
We also have the Highland Quarterback Club, which is a great organization.
Yep.
I understand they've been good for
They've been
good
really
relationship
good.
there.
Yeah, we have a good relationship with them. They're good for us. We hope we're good for them. They come after their games, and the kids can go out in the back and blow off the steam. And
Well, and to speak on that, because we're this, Super Bowl in Highland. I guess is it in Highland? I don't know where they're
no,
at.
it's in Troy, or one of them's in Troy.
right, Troy and O'Fallon, I think.
Yeah, you're right. Troy and
But they'll
O'Fallon.
come back in town, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Woo.
and there's several. Kudos to, God bless you.
I don't know if it's going. Okay, I think we're gone. All right.
Kudos to Highland Quarterback Club. To be honest, I don't know how many teams are in the Super Bowl this year, but there's several.
Yeah.
There's several. So pretty cool.
Yep.
And the number of kids involved, they do the boys with the football, but they also do the girls with the cheerleading.
Yeah.
So they get the girls involved, but
Yeah.
I don't remember the number, but it was a huge number. I was kind of startled by how many people are involved.
Well, even this
There is a lot.
build out that you did, it's got to help accommodate that
Right.
throughout the season too. Like that's
they-
definitely going to be beneficial variable for you.
And actually, one of the reasons we did it, we knew it would work out.
Yep.
They're a little more weatherproof.
This to me feels like where I would want to sit if I came in here, just from the lighting and things like that. But I mean, congratulations! This is a cool spot. I think everyone loves an outdoor feel, and when you can kind of contain that and make it indoor, and then at any moment throw up all the garage doors and open things up, it's a good feeling for sure.
And in the wintertime, you have some mini splits going in here.
Yeah, we've got heat.
It's heat and cooled all year
Yeah,
round.
the last week when it got cool, we had the heat on. It was nice and warm in
You
here.
better drink
Yeah.
your beer fast because it's so hot back here. I'll cool warm your beer up, but if you don't drink it fast. Within reason. Moderation's key, everyone. Anyway, Steve, is there anything that we didn't cover that, while we've got you here that you...
I think we pretty well got it. We just, people at times people think this is a more of a bar, which kind of it started out that way with the sports bar theme, but as it evolved, we realized it was more family oriented. So now I'd say it's a family restaurant with a sports bar theme.
Sure. I mean, and even, going, not to beat a dead horse with the quarterback club, but with your volleyball court out here and the other things, like kids can go out here and play, gives the parents a little break. So it's not like they're just sitting here stuck on their device while you're eating. They can go out and get some fresh air and get dirty and all that stuff.
Volleyball. Speaking of volleyball, we haven't even talked about that. How long does that season run? The whole
we have our
whole
own
league runs out of.
We have our own in-house league, and it usually starts the first or second week of April, and it runs into August. All the schools keep sneaking up the starting date for school, so it kind of shortens our season up a little bit, but usually April to August, and we end up having 20 to 30 teams.
Wow.
So
Good number.
How many nights a week is that?
it depends on how many teams we have, but usually 4 or more,
Really?
4 nights a week.
That's great.
Ryan's looking to take over something in his life. So if you ever need some help running the league, Ryan, he's just chomping at the bit to run a local volleyball league.
No, all about volleyball.
Well, we sure appreciate you and your time. Having a good establishment in the town. I mean, this is what makes Highland really a good place to live. Is an establishment like this that it's a go-to for a lot of people.
Yep.
And just want to congratulate you on your
Appreciate
long-term
that.
success.
Yeah, hopefully many more years.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for being on.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Now you know what's up, Highland.
That's right.